It's NBA Monday night on ESPN as we get set for the Cavaliers, looking for a win here at home tonight against the visiting Los Angeles Clippers. As we get things started, who on the Clippers do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight, Jeff?
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense, he knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
The Cleveland Cavaliers.
First free throw, perfect.
To the line for 2.
He may not resemble him as far as explosiveness, but to me, his demeanor, Kyrie Irving's, is similar to Derrick Rose's. Humbleness, team first, just an unselfishness when it comes to not only how he plays, but how he handles all the accolades that are coming his way. I think Kyrie Irving has the perfect demeanor to lead Cleveland to where they want to get to in the future.
To James. He's among the league leaders in scoring this season. Paul on the drive. Shot blocked by Mozgov. And he draws the foul. And Chris Paul will go to the line. He's shooting 90% on the season. And he hits the first free throw. And gets both points from the line. To James. Puts it down. What a play.
For 2.
Jeff, the Clippers not only good, but so entertaining. It's a highlight package every night.
Absolutely. And again, those highlights get special significance when it comes to they're in winning times now. It's one thing to make highlight reel plays in a loss. They get forgotten very quickly. But to do it in an entertaining style and win in a major market like LA, and really right now be the better team in LA, this is a terrific accomplishment for Doc Rivers and his team.
Irving shot blocked. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Cavaliers ball.
That's tremendous timing and athleticism right there, showing you why he's one of the very best shot blockers we have in our league.
Irving fires from downtown with one on the 24.
3.
Jordan's looking for position in the paint. Ball's rejected. Throws it up high. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be Clippers ball. We talk so much about DeAndre Jordan's defense and his shot blocking. This guy, though, Jeff, he's a solid, efficient scorer.
Because he knows what shots he can make. He's going to score on dunks, on layups, and within 3 feet of the basket. He's a great pick-and-roll player, rolling to the rim, catching the lob. I like it when people know who they are and are not constantly trying to reinvent themselves where their strength now becomes a weakness.
Smith for 3. The Cavaliers with control on the rebound. To James. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. Gets right inside. That's a catch and shoot for 3. And J.R. Smith with a nice look from downtown. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Boy, there's some incredible point guards these days in the NBA, Jeff. And you look at a guy like Kyrie Irving. Is anybody a better ball handler?
Now listen, he is special player. When he's at the top of the floor, either in transition, one-on-one, or in the high pick and roll. The guy has a unique handle. He can get to any spot on the floor he wants. And his greatness has been obscured prior to LeBron James coming back to Cleveland because he wasn't playing in any meaningful games. Now, because of James and Kevin Love being there, they're playing in meaningful games, and we're getting to see all of his talents come to the forefront.
Stevenson's pass nearly intercepted. Griffin for two, lets it go, hits the shot. The Clippers down by 8.
A great shooter's never even noticed the defender. He thought he was out in the park shooting by himself.
To Love. He's averaging 9.
Oh, the onslaught continues. Jeff, this team is desperate for a timeout, right?
This is shocking right here, that they have not broken the momentum by calling a timeout. This is what the weapon of the timeout is supposed to be used for if you're a coach. Break the momentum.
To Stevenson. Griffin's trying for position in the paint. Hall against Irving. Oh, what a play!
Execution. Solid screen. Good fundamental pass. Catch it. Finish.
Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponents would say he acts on the floor with some of his flops, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
Kicks it out to the perimeter. Irving against Paul. To Varejao, adjusts, able to connect, and it's now a double-figure lead.
Continue to pick them apart in the pick and roll. Pick, roll, catch, finish.
Ball knocked out of his hands, stripped and stolen by Irving.
He's one of the top steal players in the NBA, and it's because he has an ability to read the play before the play happens.
Griffin against Love. Quick move to get inside.
Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down.
Oh, he just stole his heart with that dunk right there.
To James. He's among the league leaders in scoring this season. Terrific ball movement and hits the three.
Got to be careful not to step out of bounds on the corner three. He doesn't, and he knocks it home.
Hall against Irving.
LeBron James.
Stevenson on the drive for the layup, and Lance Stevenson with a nice play. Irving against Paul. At the buzzer. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first quarter. Cleveland's up by 12.
We'll be right back with more Monday Night Basketball here on ESPN after the break.
An impressive start. Pretty much did whatever they wanted.
Yeah, did a nice job. And this is what you're trying to achieve with any NBA team. Consistency from the first minute through the 48th minute. Terrific start.
Love the rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. Dunks it hard.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Crawford set to bring it up. You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a six-man role when oftentimes he could say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of me. He can hit you with so many ways to score. The three-point shot, the pick-and-roll game. He's a great free throw shooter. He's one of the all-time great streak scorers.
Beats his man in the paint. Love the rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. Shumpert against Reddick. Sends it to the corner. Throws it up from deep in the corner. Knocks down the three-pointer. Cleveland 6 for 9 from 3 tonight.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Crawford against Williams. Curling in. Crawford draws the double team. Has to adjust. Nicely done. And Kevin Love with strong D to contest that shot.
Late in the shot clock, you know it's difficult because somebody's going to try to take you in a one-on-one situation. Excellent team defense to force the miss by contesting the shot very hard.
Excellent feed to the rim. It's good. A two-pointer. The Clippers down by 13. They'll stop it right here. Here's a timeout. The Cavaliers up by 13. Cleveland's playing some great team basketball, Jeff. You've got to love what you're watching.
Exquisite offensive basketball. Ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things, you're going to be a dynamic offensive basketball team.
To Smith. Unable to flip it in.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Jeff, Josh Smith has a lot of different talents. What's his #1 strength?
Well, I love his passing ability, Mike.
Puts it in and draws the foul. Josh Smith picks up his first foul of the night.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
To the line.
Knocks down the free throw, and that completes the three-point play. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 32-16. To Jordan. Turnover forced by Mozgov. Nice ball movement. Kicks it out to the corner. Gets inside. Mozgov to the basket. He says no, but the ref says foul. Called against Smith. That'll be his second personal. And he gets to go back to the free throw line. A couple of more free throws. Knocks down the first one.
To the line, shooting 2.
Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
To James. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. Mozgov inside. There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. Paul Pierce picks up his first of the night, and he'll head to the line for the second time tonight.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled just to get the ball up and to the rim was a great achievement.
Hall against Irving. At the rim, Hall's turned away. What a block. Oh, he stepped on the line. Turnover. You look at those new additions, though, which one do you expect to have the biggest impact?
To me, it's got to be Josh Smith. You know, Paul Pierce, you cannot depend on for big minutes every game at his age, but he'll play well. Josh Smith, to me, is the X factor. We saw it last year with Houston, played well coming off the bench, and he's going to have to do the same thing in LA. He's going to have to give them rebounding, shot blocking, and timely offense.
Oh, excellent screen. Knocks down the jumper for three. Kyrie Irving with 10 points and 1 steal.
Where are you? Where is the man guarding the screener? He's got to be up closer to his man so he impacts the pick and roll. The ball handler just is walking in to these three-point attempts because of the screeners, defenders' lack of effort and energy to prevent the open three.
Irving against Paul. There's the perfect pick. Moving the ball around beautifully to James. He's got 4 assists in the game.
2 points. The assist from
Down to a half-minute remaining in the first half. The Cavs up by 19. Oh, he takes him off the dribble. The Clippers with the three-pointer. First one of the night.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Nice entry pass from Kyrie Irving.
Some people overcomplicate these finishes in the lane. Here he didn't. He did enough to get by the shot blocker and then not too much to make himself miss.
Puts it down.
the assist from number 34, Paul Pierce.
Williams at the buzzer. Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. Cleveland's up by 16. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Monday after halftime.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cavaliers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Clippers have a halftime deficit and not a lot of points. And no matter what kind of defense you're playing, if you're not leading on the scoreboard, you're not winning the game. It really is that simple. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Clippers struggle to play the angles and allow too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of the situation.
Player of the half.
Kyrie Irving was creating scoring opportunities for his teammates when he wasn't scoring the ball himself. It's impressive when you realize how much he's been involved in his team's scoring, doing everything he can to make a difference. And here we have a look at the stats.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Welcome back to the Quicken Loans Arena for the second half of this basketball game. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Cleveland's got to be very happy with that first half. Now they've got to have that killer instinct, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what few NBA teams have. Very few NBA teams and players can continue to keep up a great level of intensity and concentration when they're playing with a lead. Don't ask me why, but it is a problem league-wide.
Cleveland Cavaliers having another great season, Jeff. You know, as long as LeBron James is on that roster, they have a chance at a title.
Absolutely. You saw it last year. Even without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, they took the Golden State Warriors to 6 games. He didn't play efficiently, but he played unbelievably well in that final series. And with him, his team will always be a favorite to win a championship.
Screen set nicely from downtown. Bang! Three-pointer. Cleveland's 9 for 14 from the outside.
And what an offensive display we're seeing here today as they continue to wear out the net with all of their scoring.
Pass into the post. Griffin gets that one to drop.
That's just beautiful offensive basketball, to shoot it and not even notice the guy who's contesting the shot.
Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 49-29.
The assist from number 2 for
Chris Paul, he is desperate to get to a finals, desperate for a championship for his team, not able to get past the second round. What does he have to do to take them there, Jeff?
Well, Chris Paul is a great player. Oftentimes, how far you advance in the playoffs is just as much about who you play with and who you play against as it is how you play individually. Chris Paul has nothing to be ashamed about. This is a team that could win it all.
Sends it to the corner and puts it in. Mo Williams is 2 for 3 from long range.
Hey, you play defense like this, you deserve to lose. You deserve to get blown out, and that's what's happened here tonight.
To Pierce. He's averaging 11 points per game this season. Jeff, earlier we talked about LeBron James. One thing we forget, he just loves to play.
And that's what it comes down to, Mike. This can be a very boring profession if you don't love the game of basketball. And people out there, fans, say, what do you mean if they don't love it? Listen, not every NBA basketball player loves the process and the lifestyle that comes with being an NBA player. They don't love the game. They love what the game brings them. They don't love the game of basketball itself. James does love it. And that's why, to me, he's been able to maintain such a high standard of play over the course of his career.
Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Irving fires away. Rebound corralled by Griffin. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. Paul bringing it up. Goes to the goal, puts it in, a 2-pointer. The Clippers down by 20. That's going to be a quick 20-second timeout.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Smith's looking to set up in the paint. There's the pick. Irving misses the 3. Paul into the front court. Paul forcing up the shot. It's good. A 2-pointer. And Chris Paul with 9 points.
That's good defense, better offense, a nice contested 2-point shot.
To James. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Able to put it in. Cleveland shooting 61% from the field here tonight.
And as this game has gone on and progressed, they have become more and more efficient offensively here in the second half. Absolutely dynamic offense.
Oh, what a play!
That's just easy basketball. Catch, dunk.
Irving moves into the front court. James against Jordan. Plenty of time. That's a 3-pointer. He sinks it. Kevin Love with 11 points and 4 rebounds.
Hey, they have just gotten steamrolled here tonight. This offensive execution has been fantastic. The defensive intensity, not good enough to stop this offensive juggernaut.
Irving pulls back for the shot. Two-pointer won't go.
That's not part of his game.
Paul fires away for two, knocks it down. And Chris Paul with 6 points in the third quarter. To James. He's got 9 points in this game. Kicks it out to the corner. Sweet entry pass. To Smith. He's got 6 points in this game. Stevenson against James. Stevenson for two. Third quarter in the books. The Cavaliers up by 17.
We'll have more Monday Night NBA on ESPN after this break.
As we get set to start the fourth quarter, first couple of minutes critical. You don't want to think they have any chance to get back into it.
Put your foot on their throats and squeeze the life out of them. Go for the juggler right now. Don't wait. Don't play the score. Play the game well.
Irving's off target.
You're a professional player that's supposed to give a professional effort. It hasn't been there tonight. They're giving up wide open shots throughout the game, and that's why they've dug themselves this huge hole.
You know, Jeff, you touched on it before. Kyrie Irving hurt in the finals. That made all the difference. He really is one of the special offensive players in the game today.
Exactly. His ability in pick-and-roll situations, Mike, to create shots for himself and others is really at times mesmerizing. His handle, he's got that ball on the string. He could shoot it from long range. He's a very good free throw shooter. There's nothing Kyrie Irving cannot do at the offensive end of the floor.
To Jordan. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 63-46. Pass to the corner. Crawford shot blocked. Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. Terrific block by Crawford. To the basket, flips it up, nails it. That's a two-pointer. And Chris Paul with 16 points.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Shumpert from downtown. Shumpert's first shot of the night won't go.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Love the rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. Sends it to the corner. James against Smith. Pass to the corner. Rifles the cross-court pass. Bang! Cleveland shooting 56% from beyond the arc here tonight.
Share the ball, create space, get your open threes like they're doing here tonight. This is why they're winning the game. Sometimes we overcomplicate what's a simple game.
To the rim. It's good, and the foul. Block called against Love. And Chris Paul will get to the line to try and finish the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
To Williams. Williams from beyond the arc. And Mo Williams with the pretty shot from three. He's averaging 14 points per game this season.
That's a nice three-point catch and shoot.
To Jordan. Terrific ball movement. Smith on the drive. Puts it up. Can't bring it home.
NBA defense is predicated by protecting the basket. Great defense in the paint tonight to discourage all drives and finishes.
Mozgov. Nice ball movement. Kicks it out to the corner. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 69-53. Strong finish at the rim.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Tries to adjust the shot. The Clippers with the offensive rebound for another possession.
Rebounding is about positioning, timing, but most importantly, the want to go get the basketball. After a poor first half rebounding-wise, they bounce back with a great rebounding second half.
Fires from downtown. This fires from three-point range. Chris Paul's 2 for 4 from outside. And we'll have a timeout. The Cavs up by 18. Gets it, quickly shoots that three. Nails it from downtown. And LeBron James with 14 points.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at that balance, arc, and follow.
To Jordan. He's the league's best rebounder this season. To the rim. Nice touch at the basket. He's averaging 11 points per game this season.
Hey, that's one you just have to tip your hat to the shooter. Knocked in a contested two-point shot.
To Irving. He's got 8 assists in this game. The Cavs with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. And they come up with the turnover. To Smith. The catch and fire away from downtown. Won't go from three-point range. Kyrie Irving's 3 for 7 from beyond the arc.
Listen, they're down big in the second half. Anybody can give in right now. I like to see players who are willing to play the full 48 minutes and contest shots just like that.
Moving the ball around beautifully. To the rim, nice adjustment. And Cleveland's called for the foul. That's their second team foul. And DeAndre Jordan will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just whipped out.
Oh, he misses them both. Sends it to the corner. Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. James for 2, puts it up. James' is shot off the mark. Pierce on the drive. Oh, rejected by Love. James in possession. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Pass to the corner. Won't go. Three-pointer just off the mark. Kyrie Irving's 3 for 8 from the perimeter. To Griffin. Lets it go for 2. Shoots for 3. Bang! From downtown. And there's the horn. That's the game. The final score is 79-57. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Cavaliers were solid in today's victory. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being so aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Clippers put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track.
Defense.
The Cleveland Cavaliers put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
And now, of course, the stats. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.